So, Strafe Millennium Edition
has one big fat ugly problem. Enjoying the game.
Alright, that does it. I've had enough of this. I can't, alright? I just can't. I gotta come clean. I hate this video, okay? This is possibly my worst work ever, and I hate how much attention it got. Fuck this video. Go eat sticks. I hate you. Gay. And a lot of my viewers seem to agree with me, what with all the constructive criticism I received, going a little something like, "Your review is poor. Your taste is worse. Gluttons must have put you into a hearse. Your butt got hard. Then you did cry. The tears like rain falling from the sky. You should have got good. Then you would see. Strafe is as awesome can be." Oh, someone just got roasted. Will you shut up? The grammar's not even good. Now, I'll admit that some of my videos tend to cringe out from time to time, and you know, it's still early days. We're still feeling about for what's right for us. 'Tis a work in progress, am I right? Fuck off. But I'm afraid this is quite literally my least favourite video ever. Why, you ask? Well, folk who have seen this monstrosity will recall that I gave this game a 12. Ha! I'm so good. I didn't see that one coming. Can't beat me. My reviews are meant to be funny, and this game ruined it. God dang, I'm not doing this. This is rubbish. Dumb. I'm out. Well, that's not the reason. I remain true on what I said about the game. My opinion remains my opinion. The reason I don't like it whatsoever is because I was a downright, blatant, humorous, inconsiderate pissyhead throughout the entire thing. Calm down, you cheeky bombther snatch. I don't know what came over me. I had plenty of opportunities to make changes, but I just never did. But one thing's for sure, never again will I ever behave like that in a video. Ever. That was my mistake, and I apologize for it. I was considering taking the video down, but I wasn't sure. I figured like any honest mistake, I'd just leave it up there and deal with it. So, if you folk would like, I'll let you guys decide if you really want to. Damn. Feels good to get this off my chest. Hey, Greg! What? I'm feeling better now. Do you think I even give? Shut up and put the tea on. So now that that's all out of the way, I can now talk about what this video inspired me to do. Old school first person shooters. Ah, yeah. Because that's what Strafe set out to be. It wanted to be a roguelike version of it, and like I said in my review, it did an alright job of it, except for one massive issue which ruined it for me. Near enough, every enemy type would charge straight towards you without a second thought. Yay! But I liked the idea it had going on, so I thought I'd venture about for games which do it better. My quest for the best old school first person shooters with an endless supply of levels and is actually good. Get on with it, you coot. Alright, I'm on it. Jeez.
You have only one purpose. Murder.
Butcher, a game which did just about everything an old school shooter does. Except as a side-scroller. Jesus Christ! Wait. Hold on a second. Hear me out. First-person game. Don't you understand? Hold on. I know it's a side-scrolling twin-stick shooter, but please believe me, this game's combat is like... The levels aren't so much mazes with key cards like the classics. It's very much linear, but with its own touch of optional puzzle solving if you're up for it. Although for the most part they split the stages into a series of arenas, and I very much enjoy this sort of level design. But how about the replayability? That's the true question here. While the campaign isn't all that lengthy, the game does in fact feature a level editor.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, you
It's
know
gonna
what
be
I'm talking
good.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to play that.
With only 30 levels in the workshop.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
That's pure shite, that.
Yeah, I know. The player base was never really big enough to keep the community content going. And that hurts, cause this game was absolutely wicked. So I'll tell you what, while this game doesn't really meet the requirements we were looking for, I can still say that at this price, it was at least worth the playthrough. I'll give this game a...
Prepare to fight!
So as my search progressed, I stumbled upon Serious Sam's Bogus Detour. It's a top-down shooter, but...
Stop!
it.
Okay, well, not first person, okay, but up on the list.
Okay, put that down.
You absolutely
Okay, I
make
promise this is the
take the
last
piss
one.
now, alright?
Okay, I promise.
You're going down. You're going down. Ah! Jeez! Why you gotta shoot me?
But seriously, check out this trailer!
Oh, that was great. What the? What is this? Look, what is this? What is serious right now? This is looking cool. This is looking pretty sweet.
Okay, maybe no one's playing this either.
Are you serious? I'm sorry. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Get in there.
Yeah, I was incredibly excited for this one to come out as I was under the influence that the sales for it were gonna be... good? But nope. Next to no one even cared. Hence the lack of online multiplayer and community levels, and I couldn't understand why. So I had a shot of one of the 3 campaigns the game had to offer, and just so, something just didn't feel right. I mean, the open levels were there, the weaponry was cool. Well, the controls were kinda getting on my nerves a bit. The player was responsive, I suppose, but it felt super clunky on the controller. I think the devs invested most of their time into the mouse and keyboard for this one. But you know, I'm not all that keen on 2D with a mouse and keyboard. I'm sorry. Then I spot something in the workshop. Ooh! So once I flipped it up, I instantly realized what I didn't like about the game. No. I'ma give this one a... just play this game instead.
Jesus Christ.
Worst hangover ever. Guess we're not in Kansas anymore.
Immortal Redneck, a game about exploring pyramids, getting guns, raking in gold, getting dead, upgrading, then doing it the fuck again. And you know what? I love just about every moment of it. It's like it did everything this game did, but better. Well, apart from the guts and glory. I'm not a psychopath. Anyway, what I love about this game is how fluent the combat was. The enemy types were varied, you had space to move, the controls were flawless, and the rooms. These rooms, man! The rooms! Give you so much opportunity to perform mad stunts in the air and all sorts. It's bang on! But I know what'll be on folks' mind if they've looked into this game. For a start, these scroll things. The idea is if you pick them up, they assign you with a random buff or debuff which will stick with you through the rest of the run. Not a bad idea. But a few of these scrolls were bloody game-breaking. I remember this one scroll which would remove all of your weapon slots, leaving you to work with one weapon at a time. There was one which removed your crosshair, and it was bad. I couldn't touch these things anymore because they scared me. Because they basically determined whether you were gonna have fun afterwards. But luckily enough, the game had been tweaked, balanced, and patched over time to reach the state it's in today. And you know what? The scrolls are alright now. I'm not even scared anymore. One issue I'm aware of as well...
Crowbar!
Well, I never actually found it an issue myself. I heard a lot about the weapons lacking feedback and all, Apparently it was what ruined the game by a ton. I mean, sure, that fucking shotgun was all like... There was even a bloomin' potato gun, and that was all... No. But I think... Don't hold me to it, but I think these kind of weapons were supposed to behave like this. I never really found it to be an issue, because... I mean, make of these how you will, but they were fine by me. But once you pick up on the movement and take advantage of some of the arena designs, you'll find yourself doing shit like... I'm a badass. Overall, I love it. I think it fits the old school first-person shooter vibe very well. It's missing the secrets and armor thing that the classic games used to do, but everything else is done brilliantly. And being the roguelite that it is, you won't run short on replayability. So I'ma give this game a...
You hear the kicking noise? Empty mag, you empty head.
I couldn't understand what was so uncaptivating about this. The system is there and all, the balance is fine, but... I just couldn't feel. I couldn't feel! Dude! People play this to date! Today they're playing this. Why? I can't feel anything in it. But it wasn't long before I did a little more research and found out that if you open this, look up this, download that, extract it here, then go in here, take these, chuck them in here, look up this thing, install that, extract it here, pop it in there, then go into it, click this, click that, pick those, pick that one here, then look this thing up, download that, extract it to here, then put it in here, hit the play button, the next thing you know. I'll leave a few links in the description. But yep, after following many much tutorials and searching all of this nonsense, I found that some crazy bugger had modded this into the best game in the world. Well, except for one thing. We still only have so many levels. But with a little scooping around, you'll find that there are thousands upon thousands of community-made levels and campaigns out there ready for your consumptions. Same goes for mods, and there are more and more being developed to this very day. The fan base for this game is absolutely ridiculously huge, and this game came out in the 90s. But I remember mentioning in this dump that I sometimes prefer to not need to find these levels, install them and prepare them, because it takes work. And I stand by this. So once again I did a little scooping about. Then I found this. So what I did was I installed it, extracted it here, put it there, opened this up, got to all of this, hit that button, told it to put its stuff in here, hit that button, then... Input code. Then I went to this again, clicked that button, opened that, picked this, picked that, hit that, popped that, hit this play button, then BOOM! Randomly generated levels, baby! It's so good! I'll still leave links in the description. And I promise it's not quite as complex once everything is set up. And once I got all that kabobbleness out of the way, I had perhaps the greatest old school first person shooter with an endless supply of levels of the world in my very possession. And that felt very good. So I'm gonna give this one a... Alright, I'm just gonna open this door here and... Oh... And with that, I think it's safe to say that this game and this game were some of the best I could find in my case. I'm sure there'll be a few more out there. Although for the time being, I'd say grab these if that's what you're looking for. This is how much they are on Steam, and I'd say yeah, go get them. As for this fucking game, this video, and this pissy attitude, I want nothing more to do with them anymore. I've had it, and I think I'm just about ready to move on and do other things now. And if anyone is up for it, do just let me know what I should do with this bloomin' video. Delete it or leave it. It is up to all 11 of you. Whoa, what? What on earth is wrong with you? There's bloomin' over 10 of them! What? Look! Whoa. I mean, you know they're only here because of me, right? They're here because of me. No, you listen to me. Here because I did all the work here, okay? I'm the guy who comes in and makes the show entertaining for random mean stuff to me. No, I did the work here. Only sit there and rabble stuff. It's because of all of us. No, that is absolutely ridiculous. No. You can't do this to me, okay? I did so much work. We're a team, okay? We are a team. We're a team. Because I did it. We're a team. You shut up, okay?